we got 5 awesome characters who have incredibly lame deaths. Yeah, that's a crazy title. Shout out to Majorkill, man, for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let's get right into it. Let's go, y'all.
There's no shortage of testosterone-fueled heroes in Warhammer 40k.
I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but like my body low-key looks like this. I just don't want to show it off.
Hey, so it's no surprise that there is no shortage of epic deaths as well. Space Marines tearing apart wave after wave of enemy before finally getting taken down. Primarchs killing each other in legendary duels. Titans getting their awesome engine kills on each other. However, for some legendary heroes and badasses, a glorious death wasn't on the cards, with some incredible characters having very lame, uneventful deaths that make you say, oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, but what you think? I'm not gonna get like lit up like one of those old mafia movies. Like, are you dumb? Like, I'm gonna keep it real for what it, bro. Take me out the easy way, for real. Like, bro, I would like. Obviously, I'm not. You know, bro. The power of the tongue is real. So I don't want to say, oh, I want to. You know, I want to go out blazing or nothing like that. But I would much rather have the end of my story be very subtle and very calm. Not like, you know, like those old mafia movies where bro's getting lit up by like 20 people. I'm not about to go out like that, bro. As a matter of fact, bro, if I see 20 dudes come out the car with machine guns, bro, with Mac 10s, bro, all they gonna see is my booty and elbows, bro. I'm running. I'm out of here. Yo, they ain't finna get me, respectfully.
Before we get started, it's nearly Christmas, guys. Space Marines of the Shattered Legions. Those that were the survivors of the Isfahan Dropsite Massacre during the Horus Heresy. They had gone through so much shit and were such awesome characters that you couldn't help but root for them. When one of them would die, you really felt it as there wasn't many of them left, and they were all such good characters. However, one of these heroes had a very disappointing death. Brother Bombastus was an Iron Hands Dreadnought, the boxy kind, and he was awesome. Dude was a very angry boy as well. Like, he was given the name Karashi, which was the name of the volcano that Ferris crashed into when he arrived on Medusa. He had saved the lives of his shattered brothers on multiple occasions, the funniest of which was when Fabius Bile had come on board their ship and was trying to steal their tech and do other
Bro, he always trying to do something. Like, yo, Fabius, get out the way, bro. You always trying to like mess and fit him with something, bro. Are you okay? Respectfully, like, Fabius, get out the way, bro. Like, move. You always trying to touch on something. Like, like, he's such a weirdo to me, y'all, respectfully. Like, bro, move out the way. Like,
Fabius Bile shit. But then Brother Bombastus burst through a wall and turbo fucks Fabius's warriors, causing the nerd to run away with his tail between his legs. Overall, just the kind of angry walking death machine that makes you smile whenever he was on screen. So his death really kind of sucked. Basically, the climax of Brother Bombastus's and his brother's mission to try assassinate or at least stop Fulgrim and Perturabo, he engaged in a duel with an Iron Warrior Dreadnought. However, this Iron Warrior Dreadnought was in a Contemptor class chassis, a much larger, more agile and overall superior form. However, Bombastus didn't give a fuck, and he used his superior skill at being an angry Dreadnought to get the upper hand. It was a real underdog fight, with the Iron Warrior's Dreadnought being an annoying shit while Bombastus was a Chad, so it was clear who to root for. But then some other fucking Iron Warrior just goes behind Bombastus and hits him in the back with a melt.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for blessing me.
To root for. But then some other fucking Iron Warrior just goes behind Bombastus and hits him in the back with a melter gun blast, severely damaging him, which then allows the Iron Warrior's Dreadnought to smash through his sarcophagus and instantly kill him. Man, that sucked. But while it would have been cool to see him get a classic hero's death, awesome characters dying in these less ceremonial ways is part of what makes Warhammer so good. It just
Yo, so like, is it just me, or was I expecting people to just like, you know, pass away in they sleep? That's what I was expecting. Like, when I read the title and it says who had incredibly lame deaths, I'm expecting them to like, oh, they had kidney failure, or, you know, they had kidney stones, you know, and, or, you know, their legs wasn't working, and all of a sudden, you know, they drink too much Kool-Aid, you know, too much sugar, you know, they passed away. Like, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, like, that's still brutal. Bro, so imagine, like, you know, you're beefing with somebody, you know, like, you're throwing the hands, you know, da-da-da-da, you know, Muhammad Ali, you know, Floyd Mayweather, and somebody goes, it's like somebody sneaks you from behind. Bam! And then when somebody sneaks you from behind, bro, your head goes forward, and then somebody that's in front of you, the guy that's in front of you, hits you with the Hadouken, hits you with, like, the uppercut of doom, the uppercut of hell. And then, like, you know, that just ticks you out. That's not a lame death. Yo, that, well, obviously, like, you know, the jumping, that's lame, but, like, everything else, let's keep it real for what it is, y'all. That's still, that hurts. Like, bro, like, respect, like, bro, that hurts. Imagine getting snuck from behind, and then the other person uppercuts you, like just gives you like the uppercut of doom from Street Fighter, I'm gonna keep it real. That hurts. That would legit, bro. Like, yo, that would discombobulate me, bro. I'd be like counting sheep or something like that. Like,
to show that you can be the most awesome badass underdog, but if someone cum blasts you with a melter gun in the ass, you're good as dead.
hey, Swiss, bring me the list. Bring me the list. If you're new here, first of all, shout out to everybody who subscribed yesterday. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, I have a list. And if your name goes on this list, it's called the school threat list. If your name goes on this list, you will be in jail forever. Okay, I'm talking about like no Mr. Beast challenge. Like you'll be in a straitjacket for life. Yo, Swiss, bring me the list. Swiss is a guy from like my Discord. Well, it's not really my Discord. My community made that Discord, so they technically gave it to me. So I guess you could say it's my Discord. Swiss, come here. Yo, put Majorkill on the list. Put Majorkill on the list. All this cum blast and all that. First of all, pause. Yeah, bro, you know what, bro, cum blast. C-U-M blast. This is what he says, y'all. Not me. Put him on the list. He's the first person ever in my existence I've ever heard that word. I didn't even know that was a word. Cum blast. Put him on the list, yo. Put him on the list. Let it be wary. If you comment down below, you're eligible for the list too. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe, yo. Everybody that think, oh, well, I'm gonna just comment some stuff in the comment section down below. You're done. Yeah, you're done. What you thought I was about to just not look at the comment? I look at the comments sometimes. Yeah, no, you're done, buddy. You're done. I mean, I can't look at the comments every single day because I feel like I'll just get a big headache because a lot of y'all, you know, show support and comment down below. Like, bro, y'all go crazy, okay? Y'all comment down below a lot, and like it's kind of hard to just like read all day long because, bro, y'all show so much support, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Let's get back to the video. Let's go.
However, in saying that, this next death, on the other hand, is almost universally
that wasn't
due to how much disrespect.
That was lame in a sense of like it wasn't too much to it, but like. That still hurts.
It did to a very awesome character. Janita Kroll was the master of the Sisters of Silence. What Constantine Valdor was the Custodes, she was to the Silent Sisterhood. Like, she was literally one of the closest to the Emperor and was also the most powerful pariah to ever live. I mean, her name was the fucking Soulless Queen. You can't get much more badass than that. Her list of battle honors was insane, winning many victories over the course of the Horus Heresy, including
I mean, I can tell by her eyes she's cute, but like she got the Michael Jordan up top, so I don't know if I might. We're gonna have to work that out. But I mean, so far, like I haven't really seen that much of her build, but like okay.
Including some against the Eldar, and was present when the first Psi Titans were deployed. When Magnus needed to get spanked, she led the Sisters of Silence against Prospero and the Thousand Sons, killing dozens of Thousand Son Astartes in single combat, including a number of their greatest sorcerers. Then, not to catch a break, she returned to Terra to fight in the War for the Webway, slaughtering countless demons in the process. Her null aura was so strong that lesser demons would start unraveling around her, whilst greater demons couldn't even see her. I mean, fuck, most humans couldn't even see her, as their brain was unable to focus on her. So
no, I can see her, and I was really focused on her. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna just keep it real. She's kind of like a, I don't want to be corny or nothing, but she is kind of like a 6'7". Like I just gotta keep it real for what it is, y'all. Like the Michael Jordan, you know, like the ball joint, like the the Steve Wilkos up here. It's throwing me off, but at the same time, I mean, we could work around it. We could work around it.
He was basically this invisible super.
I just don't want to wake up. I just don't want to like, you know, like I just don't want to wake up and look to my just rolling up like, good morning, babe. And as I open my eyes, I just see a bald head. Like I just see Steve Wilkos. Like I don't want to scream, you know, at 7 in the morning.
During the Siege of Terra, she was able to kill dozens of World Eaters in single combat. However, here's where shit goes south. Captain Khan had been slaughtering his way through World Eaters in single combat. However, here's where shit goes south.
Boy, she was size 16. She got the Shaquille O'Neal feet. Oh, nah, yo, her rating just went down. She's a 5 out of 10. Yo, you should not be having LeBron James feet over here, bro. Like, why is her feet so big? Oh my, yo, her feet bigger than mine. She got weapons down there, bruh.
Khan had been slaughtering his way through Terra and
Bruh.
eventually attacked Kroll and some other Imperial defenders. However, because Khan couldn't see Kroll, he didn't even try to kill her. Yet on the downswing from killing someone else, he noticed his kill counter tick up for some reason. Yes, that's right. Khan accidentally killed Janetta Kroll as part of the collateral from killing someone else. The Soulless Queen, Master of the Sisters of Silence, Mistress of Oblivion, was killed by accident. It would have been funny if it wasn't so lame. I'm all for some heroes getting lame deaths to mix it up, but a duel between an invisible Master Swordswoman and Khan would have been cool. Instead, it was just a bit of a joke and it really shafted the sisters. A list of the lamest deaths can never be completed without mentioning my boy Argel Tal. Argel is one of the few fantastically written traitors. While pretty much all other word bearers were these insufferable mustache-twirling villains that you couldn't wait to see die, except other than Bathuza Narek, he was dope, Argel was this complicated dude with an interesting moral code, and he had also merged with a demon.
Yo, isn't me? He looks like Sylvester Stallone a little bit.
Argel was this
he looks like Rocky
dude with an interesting moral code,
Yo,
and he had also merged with a demon. He knew he was evil and wasn't really a fan of the Horus Heresy as a whole, but he saw it as his duty to bring the truth of the universe to all of mankind. Gods were real, so were demons, and mankind should accept them or burn in the fires of their own ignorance. He was also an absolute freak on the battlefield, ripping apart other space marines with ease while wielding modified custodian weapons. Not to mention he was bros with Khan, the two warriors having a really cool friendship. Alongside Khan, Argel was easily one of the greatest warriors of the Traitor Legions, and his death was even foretold, that he would fight and be killed by Sanguinius during the Siege of Terra. Not a bad way to go out. So when he literally died by getting stabbed in the back by Erebus, it was an absolute bruh moment.
yeah, I'll be sick too. Bro, imagine like I'm like this comp character, right? Like I'm this powerful character and I get killed by some lame bum. And it's literally written in the books that I'm supposed to be getting killed by this really powerful character. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta revive myself. Bro, I don't know if I gotta pop a like a little Call of Duty Black Ops quick revive little bottle. I don't know if I gotta pop like I don't know what I gotta pop. But yo, I'm waking up. I don't care if I don't care if I gotta rise up like the Undertaker. I'm not going out to him. If I'm not supposed to be dying to him, then why am I dying to him? Respectfully. Seriously, bro.
Get permanently removed from the setting.
Yo, no lie, bro. If I die to a lame character in a video game or just in a setting, just in general, bro, I gotta pop me like a few sensu beans or something. Like something gotta give. There's no way I'm going out to this bum, to this brown shirt. If you play 2K, you know what I'm talking about.
Resurrections or anything, but his death also turned Khan from an angry but interesting and compelling character into a one-dimensional rage-fueled spaz. Erebus killed Argel because Argel would have saved Khan's soul and stopped him from becoming Khorne's chosen champion, but it's still bullshit. The only silver lining is that it gave us the legendary Get Up scene, where Khan absolutely humiliated Erebus in a duel, but that was a drop of water on the lame-ass fire that was Argel's death. This next one is pretty interesting, with various opinions on if it was cool or lame as hell. This being the death of Conrad Curze. Conrad was an absolute nightmare. Out of all the traitor Primarchs, he was...
Now, I did tell myself that we was going to chill on the Conrad hate. So we ain't going to say nothing. Because no lie, bro, the death of him, yo, I'll be rejoicing. Let's keep it real for what it is, yo. I'll be jumping up and down like it's Christmas. But we going to chill.
By far the least fun to fight against. He almost killed Guilliman and the Lion by luring them into a trap, killed the shit out of Vulcan many times, almost killed Rogal Dorn during a manic episode, stopped Corvus from killing Lorgar and then freaked him out in the process. Even Sanguinius was hesitant to fight his psychotic brother. Conrad was also one of the only traitors that genuinely stuck to their own moral code, no matter how twisted it was, and actively rejected chaos, making the Nightlord Legion extremely cool in the process. So it was a bit rough that he was also the only Primarch to more or less commit suicide. Conrad was obsessed with his visions coming true. He actively worked to ensure they would all come true, even if it meant being evil or fucking himself over. So when he saw a vision of the Emperor sending an assassin to kill him, he embraced that death with open arms, as he believed it vindicated his choice to become a traitor, since he had previously foreseen his death at the Emperor's hands, so technically the Emperor was a traitor, not him. Now, as I'm sure you can tell, that logic is extremely flawed and shitty, which sums up Conrad pretty well. The deeper layer to that though was that Conrad was terrified of the potential truth that his visions could be wrong, as that would mean that he had a choice in his life to be a good force of justice, not this sadistic maniac. He was able to justify...
You know, I would sit here and clown him because he did take out my favorite character. I like no, like I have the potential to just clown him, to just take his name and just take his name, put a bunch of like syrup on it, and just throw him into the junkyard, and then pull him out after like an hour. Bro, I could legit sit up here, bro, and just like destroy his name. I can roast this man into oblivion, but that's not gonna solve nothing. See, here's the difference between me and this bum right here. See, the thing is, I actively make the choice to follow the good way. Even though it's hard to follow the good way, even though it's hard, it's like, for example, right, in my real life, right, bro, it's hard to be a Christian. It's hard. Bro, I'm a young man full of testosterone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Young man full of testosterone. You don't think I want to go crazy? Come on, yo. Yeah, listen. We all men here. Well, besides the 5% of women that watch me. Shout out to, shout out to all the pretty ladies. But let's just keep it real for it. Yo, I'm a man. Bro, I could easily, well, I ain't no, Leonardo DiCaprio or nothing like that, but bro, I could easily try to get on like some dating apps or whatever and try to meet up with a random girl to get this off. Let's keep it real. But bro, it's hard. It's hard to keep myself back every single day for multiple months. Bro, that's hard. The testosterone is flowing through me. Bro, sometimes I gotta go out for a walk or something. Just to get that fit, bro. Just to make something move. You get what I'm saying, bro. If you're a man, you know what I'm saying. But guess what? I choose to get up every single day and deny my flesh and pick up my cross. Now, here's the thing. I'm not perfect. I'm not. I'm not perfect at all, bro. Sometimes I do, go on Instagram, go on, these apps to try to link. But I don't do it though. I say to myself, bro, even if my conversation with this girl is successful, man, my conviction would be like, yo, no, we can't do that, bro. Not yet. What's the point of us doing that? Every single day, your boy gotta deny his flesh. But guess what? It's the right decision to do because that's what the Lord want me to do. Every single day, I gotta deny my flesh. You know how hard that is? What's his excuse? What's his excuse? He legit woke up every single day with a smile on his face, bro. He was smiling like the Grinch on Christmas, smiling from ear to ear. And he woke up and made just the most horrible decisions every single day. What's his excuse?
By being so evil because he believed that is what fate ordained. So if he had stopped the assassin from killing him, he would have proven that his visions could be changed, thus he would have to accept that he was a pathetic piece of shit. His last true words were, "What is death compared to vindication?" as he felt his entire life and choices were vindicated by the assassin taking off his head. Now you could argue that this was a tragic but interesting death. However, when Primarchs die, they are supposed to go out in style. Dorn killing Alpharius Mortal Kombat style, Horus beating Sanguinius into a pulp, Vulcan killing Magnus by hitting him in the head so hard he exploded, and so on. They aren't supposed to go out by sticking out their neck and smiling while a Catan phase blade parts their head from their body. But look, the jury is still out on this one. I'm down to accept that the deep meaning behind Conrad's death could make it not lame. And finally, because of course it's on this list, the many embarrassing deaths of the Avatars of Khaine. Admittedly, GW has gotten a bit better at treating the Avatar of Khaine with more respect since their new model got released, but holy shit dude, you'd think that a flaming molten avatar of the god of war wouldn't go down like a bitch all the time. The classic lame death of an avatar that people know and don't really love is when Fulgrim threw his Slaaneshi sword in the air, which distracted the avatar because apparently he's a little puppy dog or something, then he proceeded to tackle the avatar and choke him to death. Even though avatars don't need to breathe and their skin is made of fucking lava. Not to mention that time Marneus Calgar also killed an avatar because he punched him really hard. Like what? In another pretty lame example, an avatar once challenged the Swarm Lord to a duel, and in return the Swarm Lord just sent a bunch of carnifexes that proceeded to unceremoniously rip the avatar to shreds. When people make jokes about Khaine being the galaxy's punching bag, this is what they mean. There is an argument to be made that who actually gives a fuck how someone dies since they won't be alive to bask in the humiliation or glory of their death, but I'm the one that has to read and then retell the lore about said deaths, so give me those badass hero deaths. Unless it's one of those annoying mustache twirling villains, then make them die like a bitch. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel...
Yo man, shout out to Majorkill. Oh, Lord have mercy. Shout out to Majorkill. Shout out to Majorkill, man, for this video. Shout out to everybody else, man, for coming through, watching this reaction, man. I really appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for for all the subscriptions and stuff like that, man. I really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody from the Battlefield video. That liked the video, that like my reaction to the Battlefield trailer. Shout out to all those subs. Shout out to everybody, who watched my video yesterday. From like the Warhammer videos, stuff like that. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. And other than that, man, I'm gonna see y'all later. Thanks for them out. I just stuttered. I was just stuttering Stacy 10 seconds ago, but it is what it is. Thank y'all so much, man. And also, bro, hey, shout out to my lovely ladies as well, bro. 6% of y'all actually watch my videos. I actually checked the analytics yesterday, bro. And y'all really bro, y'all watch my videos. Appreciate that. Shout out to all the lovely ladies. And bro, obviously, bro, to the 94% dudes, man. Yeah, hey, what's up, man? All right, bye, y'all.